Time is ticking, nigga. Tick fucking tock, nigga.
You are now watching ES After Dark on Drip Row Radio.
Bruh! What the fuck is this nigga talking about? This is my YouTube channel. This ain't Banks' podcast.
Your page, your rules, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
What's up, y'all? We on live. What's up, y'all? We out here tonight, baby. Yeah!
Boy, who the fuck is you?
Oh, your mouth be wet. Your mouth be wet? Come on, wet mouth. Let me wet my whistle.
Nah, but for real, a lot of these niggas in this wave community, they really coochie as hell.
Coochie.
And it's
Crazy.
like,
You know you about to be a soundbite later. I can't believe you.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck that.
Hey!
I love you, but fuck you. Say hey to Peach, y'all.
Rookies and young gunners, you have been summoned. Report to my office immediately.
Tonight, we ride, okay? Pause.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas, man? Till you decide to come correct, goodbye.
Light something, vape something, sip something, testing 1 2. This ain't going. Make sure my mic is right. Make sure my mic is right. I see y'all. Hey Lola, it's been a lot of sugar on the rim activity. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say nothing about it. But look, we just here to entertain. I hope you had a good night. I hope everything's good. I hope everything is just vibing. That's it. We out here to do vibes. Let's go. Slick Rick, I see you. Trail, Turbo Trail, pull up. Dice ready. Dice ready. Chris, I see you. What's good? Pull up. We after dark. Just get ready to brush and vibe. That's all. That's all. It's brushing and vibing. That's about it, chat.
I built this shit drip by drip, and I be damned if I let you tear it down, cause you don't like the way another nigga talk. This is propaganda. This is propaganda.
These niggas really be soft. These niggas really be pussy. These niggas really be bitches. Till you decide to come correct, goodbye.
That's my shit, Yak. Until you decide to come correct, goodbye. That's my shit, Yak. Let's go.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas, man?
Damn, what's good? Ladies and gents, boys and girls, Facebook, YouTube, welcome to ES After Dark, where we always talk everything wave related in the past week. I'm your host, Kato540. And folks, the week has been crazy. And we still on one from last week going into this week. And we have a national title on the line yet again. We got a few things on the line. We got some records on the line. We got a Wave Team Championship over the horizon. Y'all thought we was done? We not done. We still got a national championship to crown in the Wave game with the Wave teams. And we almost over that horizon. We're going to get into that next week. And we also talking predictions tonight. So this is a week before we get there, right? For the ones that know, we got a week to get there. But as you know, the shit talking's already started. Let's start there. The shit talking is already off the ground where we need to get to. So I think where we need to be. DK, I see you with the sub, my boy. And as you can see, I think we about to hit another milestone at 12:30. And we on the way to 12:40. Y'all keep up the good work. This is why I do it. I come through for y'all. Y'all come through for me. And it's only right that we pull up after dark and do our wavy thing. And again, this is just vibes, chat. Chat, this is just vibes. SC, what's good? I see you. Dion in this thing. What's good? Turbo Trail, you already know Dice on deck. Heavy on, what's good? It don't surprise. It's no surprise. It's no surprise. We just gotta, we gotta take everything in stride. We gotta take the good with the bad. For the real ones that we meet in the game, it's about the friendships we made along the way. That's what I'm starting to look at this shit as. I'm a glass half full type of nigga. Like my boy said, like, it's about the real ones that we meet along the way. That what outweighs the other stuff. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. Like if you got the mindset like that, you gonna have big fun in this wave shit. It won't ever, ever, ever be a dull moment. But again, it's about the real ones that you met along the way. I know the Wolfpack know what I'm talking about. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, I know the pack know what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go. I see y'all. Let's go. I see y'all pulling up. Andrew Clement, happy belated birthday, my brother. Happy belated. Big Humble. What's good, Big Humble? I see you. Florida boy, what's good? I see you. Pull up. This is what I'm saying. We just vibing tonight. We just chilling. We vibing. And again, we talking predictions. We're talking Wave Team Championships, next week predictions. But for tonight, for the next hour or so, get ready to brush like you've never brushed before. If you ain't brushed all day, this is just the right time. You need to unrag right now and just play this in the background right now because I'm here to motivate y'all. I'm the slash host of the podcast slash wavy coach slash to keep y'all motivated while y'all doing y'all brush session. Like we all trying to brush to be great, right? Let's brush to be great. And I'm going to put on my offensive defensive coordinator cap and I'm going to be motivating y'all through this live. While y'all getting in y'all brush session, while y'all getting in y'all washing styles, I want y'all to tune in and listen to this while you get your brush on. And we just, in fact, did hit the milestone. We passed 12:30. Shout out to everybody that's subscribing to the show. And again, we're talking equipment. If you need to know everything that I'm looking at, everything I'm using from cameras to lights to mics, everything will be listed in the description. So you can go down there and check everything out. And there's no funny business going on. I may or may not be commissioned on some of the products listed there, but I don't know. Amazon be acting funny about it. So we're just going to vibe out. And of course, we talked about post-approval gate last week. We just got into that. And if people tried to throw the YNs under the bus and say that they did that, I don't think they did that. They got nothing. They got no hand in that. Some people might say it was the Africans, and I ain't gonna tell y'all, but the Africans is still being nasty in the background. We're gonna look at the page later, but I'm not even gonna get into that. It might have been them. I'm gonna keep it a whole stack with y'all, but we get off of post approval March 8th. So mark your calendars. This might not be as long, but this is a short month. But March 8th, we're gonna be all post approval. So get ready. Be on your best behavior, lock in, and keep that brush moving. That's all I'm saying. Ocean Spook, what's good? We had an Ocean Spook sighting. I see my boy Spook pull up with the washing style. I ain't see you in a minute, Spook. Where you at? You good? I got to check in with my peoples. I got to check in. I was going to do the announcements real quick, but I I need to check in with my people. Spook, you good? I got to check in with my people because I got some information today, and it just reminded me why I got to check in with my peoples. That's all I'm trying to say. Because we've been blessed, and we're going to talk about the blessing tonight, among some other things. But again, we're just going to keep the vibes right. We're just trying to get wavy vibes. All right. Spook said, I'm good, bro. All right. I got to make sure. I got to check in with my peoples. You know what I'm saying? I got to check in with Cito. She been MIA a little bit. I might have to go put the folks out, go and find her for me. I got to check in with my peoples. I got to make sure my people's drip is good. I got to make sure my people's is good on the block. Because this is another part of the job, chat. When you in the community and you see a lot of things that go on in the community, it's still that time when we got to tone back and check with my peoples. I got to check in. Babo, you good, Babo? I saw the post, bro. I got to check in with my peoples, bro. I got to check in with my peoples. And I'm going to tell Babo, like I told everybody early in the show, I know things might get wild in a wave game, Babo. But again, you got to just remember and think about the real ones that you met along the way. All the other stuff, that's out the door. All the other stuff is just not even important. It's not relevant. It's about the real ones you met along the way. Not the ones that's going to make this shit unfun for you. Not the ones that's going to fuck up the fun for everybody. It's about the real ones we met along the way. Speaking of which, Jay Foreign, what's good? So I just want y'all to keep that in mind. And every time y'all feel down, every time y'all feel like the fun and the people trying to do something with the fun and they trying to take that from you, hey, just understand it's about the real ones that you meet along the way. We got those too. And I'm going to stand on that. It's like, don't get it twisted. You will meet some real motherfuckers on this platform. Shout out to Turbo Trail. That's what I've been seeing in the comments when Trail was speaking. They was like, look, this is one of the realest niggas in the community right now. We going to get those. We going to have a few times where we got some members that come through. They might be on some fuck shit. No big deal. We definitely going to have that. But then along the lines, we going to have some real ones that pull up. Once you talk to them, once you vibe with them, hell, once you meet up with them, it's going to be a different story. It's going to be a different vibe. This is why the meetups is important. This is why all of the events we do, it has a meaning. It has a means to an end. And this is what I love about the game. We got to keep this shit rocking. And that's just some motivation while y'all brush, right? I'm just trying to hit y'all with some motivation while you brush, while you getting into your washing styles and all the dope things. And this is just to keep y'all motivated. So, post-approval. We'll be done with post-approval March 8th. And we also got some events coming up that we want to talk about tonight. And we're going to hit the page up. We also might hit some Reddit streets up too. I got a message. They like, yo, why don't you pull up to the Reddit boards? We got some progress over there. All right. I see y'all. We're going to pull up to the Reddit boards. We're going to let the chat see y'all, see what y'all working with, see what y'all doing. And we just vibing out. So, again, get ready to brush. And if you're already in the session, you right where you need to be. If you right in the middle of the washing style, you good. Just post me up. I'm right here in the background, and we're going to get to these announcements. Let go. All right, we still got this event coming up, and as you can see, the 2 dates that was set aside, it was 2 dates in March set aside, but they're not final on the 2 dates in March. So, again, Lola going to have the details for you. This is a Lola Love Productions, a Battle of the Sexes. For the ones that know what she's talking about, it's going to be 24 waivers that's locked in. 24 waivers that's locked in, 12v12, men versus the ladies. She's going to have invites sent out. She's got about 8 invites sent out. Once you get those invites going, if you see the DMs and you got the invite directly from Lola, that means you're a lock for the Battle of the Sexes. And this is going to be a dope one. Lola going to have more information on this. We got sponsors. Welcome to this thing. And y'all know how they do. They break bread with the prizes. So pull up. Once you see the dates, get ready to lock in. Battle of the Sexes still loading. And Cito put this out there already. NovaNaturals.org is no longer a thing. Somebody hit me up. Hey, what's good with the Novanats? No, Novanats.com. That's the new domain. The new domain is Novanats.com. Put that in your browser. Lock in. Subscribe to the email list. And you're going to get the updates. You're going to get all the updates you need on the new products, the new rings, the new things. They got the new caps. She put that out there last week, chat. She said, these shits is done loading. She was like, we ready. These things is ready. Got to get me some Novanats. That's what I'm saying. The new rags is done. They was loading. Now they done loading. Now they about to be out there. Novanats.com. Get up on them rags, and the mesh rags is crazy. All right, I know we got some birthdays coming up. I didn't see no birthdays today, but I see some birthdays coming up set up for tomorrow on Sunday. And being that we're not going to be live tomorrow, I decided to just show some of y'all some love right now. Bo Simpson, Eddie Blackwell, my boy Moses, Robert Smith, Zamory, Alexander, Wendell, All-Star Rap, Trey Boyd, Tay, Darrell Howard, and of course, Mama Tombstone, Tombstone Tony's mom, Mama Tombstone. We love her. She got a birthday coming up tomorrow. Happy birthday to all Aquariuses out there. I see y'all, big Aquarius season. If you made it to another one. And I want to give a special, special happy birthday to Mama Tombstone. Her birthday's tomorrow, AKA Miss Ava Bill. We love you. Hope you have a dope birthday tomorrow. Turn up and have fun. And for the ones that made it to another one, congrats. You made it to another one where some people don't make it to their next birthday. So if you made it, hey, look, you got to turn up. Big Aquarius energy, and you already know it's still long live King Smoke. All right, now the idea that brought me to this, I got this email, and then I was looking at it, and the first thing I was thinking about was exactly what you see hashtagged in that section right now. King Smoke. ES After Dark, we got invited to dedicate one episode to a charity of our choice. Now, chat, I was sitting here thinking about it, and I'm loving the love that people are giving us from the outside. They see the podcast, they see what we're doing, they know we in a more unique kind of niche. Like, we do our thing and we raise up out of there, but they actually acknowledging the platform. This is what I appreciate. Now, it couldn't be nothing without the people in the chat that bring through the energy. And I'm on the fence about what I want to do for the charity, but I'm leaning more towards the lines of mental health in our community. I'm going to look up some charities. I'm going to look through some things. But next month, we're going to have an opportunity to actually dedicate one episode to a charity of our choice. And it's kind of leaning on, we're going to raise awareness on mental health in our community. I think that's important. I think it's important as waivers in this community, as a whole. You know, we got a job to do far as a responsibility to our community, because we all know life be lifing. And this is the shit that we always talk about. We always got to check in with our peoples. We're going to lose some people. We're going to see people that, you know, we might have been able to get in front of the situation, but then it's too late. So we're going to get better and better and better. And the way that we do that is staying locked in, raising awareness. And that's continuously going to be a thing all 2025. We here to raise awareness, and we're going to lean on that. We're going to lean on mental health. Next month, we're going to dedicate that to a charity. I got to look up some charities, find the best one that I see. And then we're going to pull up and we're going to dedicate the show. Shout out to Podcastathon for reaching out to your boys, sending an invitation out. It's dope. I talked to one of the peoples over there. I'm going to send my information, and we just doing our job as a community. That's all. So shout out to y'all. I'll see y'all next month. We're going to do the damn thing. We definitely going to turn up for that. All right, Shark Week is about to be around the corner. Again, this is a short month, chat. Shark Week is about to be here. We got Shark Weeks. We got a record on the line. I'm getting DMs. I got people saying like, look, I'm trying to jump in the tank. I'm trying to get great. What I got to do? I'm like, all right, look, you start from number 10. And if you scared at number 10, you just wait another month. But I would say start at number 10 and try to work your way up, because I'm already telling y'all, people been telling y'all, but the tank is no games. There's no laughing matter from 10 to 1. I would say usually jump in anywhere you can get to, but looking at the banner, looking at the competition on the banner, I mean, even if you jump in at 10, you might be in bad shape depending on what kind of month that waiver had. And then you're going to have to see some smoke that pull up at number 10. So be very careful approaching the banner, especially now. Especially during these times. I'm gonna call everyone out. I don't know. Babo, did you scout? We gotta get that. We gotta get this. We gotta get this in real life. Did you scalp? Is the scalp official? Or that was just a pump fake to make sure you come back and grab a banner spot and then pull up? Todd, what's good? I need to find out. Babo. Was that actually a scalp? Oh, it's actually official. The scalp is actually official. Wow. There's been a lot of scalping going on. I've been seeing the scalp bug is back. And I was predicting, looking at my watch, maybe around the spring, once it started getting hot, that's when the scalp bugs start biting. But the scalp bug started biting early, chat. The scalp bug started biting. It's about 10 motherfuckers that scalp. Shout out to Babo. Shout out to DVD. Shout out to Nick Cole. I seen a lot of people scalping. They like, look, we about to start this back up one more time. I seen the other one. My hands up, gang. I come in peace. All right, GG's. That's the GG's. That's straight. We good. This is a safe space, guys. We here just brushing. We here just vibing. But I seen a lot of people scalping out here in these wavy streets. And I also want to give a dope shout out to Maisha Ebony. I seen Maisha Ebony. She said she's on the swirl journey right now. And it's already coming out looking dope. I mean, Corsair gang. With the swirl, I saw the progress. I see the vision. Maisha, keep up the good. I mean, keep your foot on the gas on this one. I know you almost at the end. But look, the swirl is coming along already. That's how good you are. That's just to show you how good you are. From beehive, from an ingrained beehive to swirl gang in a second flat. Shout out to Maisha just for getting it done. She's already there. For the ones that missed it, progress is on the page. We might check it out later just to see if it's still up. But she went live and she did the damn thing. Shout out to Maisha with that swirl. And number 1 has a record on the line going into this month, right? It's March. We got the end of March. The number 1 title, the number 1 spot is literally about to be on another record-breaking journey, because this is the level of the game I was trying to tell y'all about, chat. It was the first person that did it. It took years for another waiver to break that record. But then the moment that waiver broke the record, the very next year after that, chat, somebody else is already on the heels of the new record. That says a lot about the quality, the talent level of the game versus now and before. We had N2 break the record. Now Cito is actually on the heels of breaking the record for most consecutive spots at number 1 on the toughest banner to lock in a spot, let alone the number 1 spot. She's about to break the record. If she gets past this month, I think technically she'll be tied with the record. If she makes it out of the Shark Week this month, she'll technically be on her way to tying the record. And then the next one after that, the record will be officially on the line. Good luck to Cito. I already know she ready. I already know she brushing. Stuff's been going on, but I know she's still focused. She's going to be ready. definitely pulling up. I see y'all pulling up. Bro, I can scout today and in months I have a fro. That's what I'm saying. Some of y'all know how to bounce back crazy. And it's just, this is what we talking about with the skills. Dub, what's good? I see you. Pull up. Let's go. Like this shit, chat. It's free. Hey, look, it's free of charge. Check this out real quick, chat. Just double check on y'all. Ain't nothing gonna come out your check-ins, right? Your savings account. I mean, your credit union ain't gonna hit you up saying you owe nothing. Like, look, bro, you hit the like, bro. You subscribe, bro. Look, that shit is free, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That shit, that's the freest thing we got going right now, bro. We got that. That's the freest thing you gonna get right now from this shit. Pull up after dark. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, bro. Look, that's free of charge, bro. I promise you. I promise you, bro. Your bank account will still look the same. I promise you, gang. Your bank account still gonna be fire, bro. Like, just hit the like, hit the subscribe. You good, bro. You good. All right, this is another event. Now, I'm gonna talk about this now because we started talking about this last week for Around the Crown, right? And Around the Crown, we started talking about the Wave Hall of Fame. You see some names come up, and there's a lot of names being pushed out there, being pushed in my DMs. There's a lot of people in the community spinning a block. They like, bruh, you know what? At first, I didn't give a fuck about this Hall of Fame shit. But now I'm starting to actually I'm locking in on my legacy, right? This is what it's about, chat. We all get to this point where just like, look, I understand. Some people don't take this shit that serious like that. Some people actually take this shit way too serious. Let me just put that out there. Some people take this shit way too serious. Some people take themselves too serious in this shit, but I get it, right? I get it. I can't tell nobody in this community how to feel about their legacy, how to feel about their seriousness in the craft. Because again, this is an art form. This is a craft. That's like me trying to tell somebody that play ball, another basketball player, you can't take ball that serious if I don't take it that serious. Nah, I can't do that. This is an art form. So with the art form, I can't tell nobody in this game how serious and not serious to take the art form. Because at the end of the day, they're going to look at their legacy. MRJ, what's good? They're going to look at their legacy. And they're going to be like, damn, you know what? I'm looking at this Hall of Fame. And I'm looking at my accomplishments, bro. I'm looking at my legacy right now, bro. And when I look back at my legacy, shout out to Power Circle Will. He kind of put a lot of things in perspective, even for the ones that might have been feeling like how he was feeling. He was like, I didn't care about this shit like that at first. But now that I spent the block a few times, I'm looking back on my legacy, bruh. I'm looking back on my titles. I'm looking back on everything that I accomplished in this game. And now I'm starting to look at the finish line. And that's the Wave Hall of Fame for this career. I done it all. I done a lot. I done got my titles. I done did everything I needed to do. I feel like there's one more thing I need to lock in. I need to stamp my legacy in stone. And this is what the Hall of Fame is talking about. This is what it's coming down to. The Wave Hall of Fame. Now, the Wave Hall of Fame is going to pop off somewhere in May. I would say in the middle of May. Usually it's a weekend in the middle of May, and it's usually Hall of Fame weekend, we call it, because we usually just roll out the carpet Saturday and Sunday. We do interviews. We talk to people that, we talk to some Hall of Famers that's in already, and we talk about their journey. And then on Sunday, we roll out the red carpet for the new inductees of the Hall of Fame. I wouldn't be surprised if we got, last year we had over 100 people in the live last year. I mean, Wave Hall of Fame is always the biggest event, especially when we go live. We might hit that number, we might not, who knows? The way the Hall of Fame has been going, and then now that it's on a live platform, now we hitting numbers with this going live just to show how much juice the Hall of Fame got. We got the gold jackets. They're going to be all in the comments. They're going to be everywhere from team, don't matter what team. We're going to have gold jackets rolling out. And some of the names, guys, some of the names that I'm seeing right now, how many years you got to be in the game to be a wolf? There's no criteria on that, sir. I'm sorry, there's no criteria on that. There's some people that's been in the game for 5. There's some people that's been in the game for 10. There's some people that's been in the game for probably about the same time, lesser than that, but not that much. However, one thing that's promised, when you look at the people involved in the Hall of Fame, it's a storytelling of the game and a legacy and how far we've come far as titles, maturing the game, talent level, and still remembering some of the greats that y'all probably never get to meet. Y'all get introduced and reintroduced to greats all the time. And I think this year we also going to have another opportunity to do that. Some of the names that's coming up, chat, y'all going to be seeing them names come up and just be with the frames and everything like, whoa, I forgot. I thought they was Hall of Fame already. Long overdue. There's going to be some waivers they should have been locked in, right? There's going to be some waivers that like, damn, I thought y'all was in already. Nah, they might have went away. And then when you disappear, something happens to the legacy. But I think we're going to bring some of them home and put them in their rightful spot where they belong. And this is what we're talking about. Hall of Fame is like the BET Awards. That's what I'm saying. It's the Grammys, low key. We the wavy Grammys. We all, everything, the bells and whistles, everything you locked in. Titles on deck. Shout out to 12 rounds. They set the tone. And I see the love for Tony's in the chat. I love it. I love it. And I see a lot of other names coming up. I seen Tony's name come up. I seen DVD name come up. I don't know why. I seen JVG name came up because it just was like, I think they mistyped that. I think they wanted to type JVG, but I think it's JVG. I saw that and I was like, no, that had to be a typo. Yeah, it was a typo. JVG. I seen that name come up. I seen J. Lou name come up. I seen Mr. Waveman name come up. I seen Tef Thompson name come up. Hey, yo, Tef. Hey, bro, I'm trying to tell you, Tef. You get love, Tef. You get love over here in these wavy streets. I don't know what the riffraff is about. You're still getting acknowledged for what you do in this community, regardless of what's going on. This is what it's about. The names that's coming up. I seen Juanito name come up. I see Burr name come up. And now these are classic names. These are classic waivers. Now I can't make no promises. There's nothing in stone right now. There's nothing in stone right now, but we just talking about the legacy. The legacy of the waivers put forth. We talking ragged up Reese. I'm just throwing names out there that I've been seeing. I'm giving y'all exclusive intel right now, chat. I seen some names for Power Circle Will. I see some names for David Rang Toss, David Edwards, Rang. I'm like, damn, Rang not in yet? Rang's not in. Founder EK, Eno, co-founder of EK. The Cole's name is coming up. This is what I'm trying to tell you. It's names that's literally star-studded all over this thing, and I love it. It's still, we could go about 20, 50 names into the legacy right now, the wave game. This is what the game is about. There's legacies all over the place, and the people that you sitting here thought was in, nah, they're not in. They got to get they just due. I think this might be the year we get that right going to the next level. Last year was dope. Don't get me wrong. Last year, 12 rounds. They really set it to a whole nother level. S tier, which I wanted to call them one of the best Hall of Fame classes that you've seen. But I think this class is going to say, hold my beer. I think we could do something. I think we could go another level up with this. I don't think the ceiling's here. We're going to go another level up, and we're going to get right to it. Last year was a really good class. It was GG's all day. It was GG's all day, and I think we might be able to go another level this year. We're going to double check, and we're going to see Hall of Fame, middle of May, Hall of Fame weekend coming soon. We're going to talk about this. We're going to just keep talking about this. I'm going to get feedback. And we definitely going to argue now. Don't get it twisted now. Everything is not a shoo-in. Now, there may be some controversy, some things we're going to talk about. Might be a little bit too uncomfortable and savory for some of y'all. But we have to discuss the legacy at hand. Now, for some people, it might not mean nothing. For some people, it might mean everything. But at the same time, again, we can't dictate what people feel about the culture and the craft. So we're going to get into that. Hall of Fame, it's loading in May. It's going to be dope. It's going to be a sauce-studded event. I can't wait to pull up for this. Legacy Court is rocking. Legacy Court is going. I'm seeing the categories pull up. I'm seeing Kalani going live. She's literally running the gauntlet on the campaign. I'm seeing Trail. He's dropping mixtape after mixtape after mixtape. And Trail, you starting to really get in your mixtape bag on these campaigns. I ain't going to hold you. That if I could sit here and talk about a few campaigns that's standing out, I could definitely talk about Kalani's campaign, Trail's campaign, Cash, aka Mr. Corner Pocket. These campaigns are starting to stand out. Now, I already knew it would get around this time, chat. I knew. We're going to look up. We're going to look at the calendar, and then I'm going to just start looking through the search bar. I'm looking through the search bar. I'm trying to see whose name is standing out. Whose name is really standing out, and I'm starting to see the names and the campaign accordingly stand out. Corsair King, what's good? I'm starting to see some of the names stand out. I'm starting to see the campaigns make some noise. The Hitman category is getting some activity. The Crown category, getting some activity. The Most Improved category, the deepest category this season, they getting some momentum, chat. They actually getting the momentum where it need to be. So shout out to everybody that pulled up. Next month, we're going to open up the polls around March 11th. And that's going to be a perfect time, chat, because check it out, peep game. We get off post approval March 8th. And then about 2 or 3 days after that, we're going to activate the polls. Now, I need y'all niggas to be on your best behavior, chat. Look, listen here, chat. We're going to get off of post approval March 8th. March 11th, the polls is going to open up. Everybody going to be free. So I need y'all to do me a favor. Look, have fun. Try not to show your ass too much, gang. And then we just going to have fun. We're going to have fun. We're going to do our thing. We're going to break bread, rock the vote. For the ones that's looking from the outside, go hit the search bar up. Follow the polls. Look at everything. Look at the campaigns. And then pull up and give an objective vote on the polls, and everything will be fine. We're going to tally the scores, and we're going to keep it moving. Frames is going to be framing. So get ready to get word. Another post approval loading March. That's what I'm saying. It's going to just take one crash out, y'all. So it don't matter who win, who lose. Just understand it's going to be a lot on the line. One crash out can put us back on approval. So just, if you got to crash out, try to do it on your main platform, yo. Try to do it on your main platform. Just think about just think about everybody else. Again, the real ones you met along the way. Think about those people. All right, now speaking of which, we've been talking about it at the top of the hour. Wave Team Championships. Predictions. We're about a week away from this thing. February 21st to the 22nd. Hosted by yours truly, and I can't wait because we got some activity going. And check this out. I already know what's happening. I'm seeing the lineups, and when I went back and stepped back and looked at the lineup, I said, all right, check this out. I got to throw my tinfoil do-rag on, and I really got to start to talk predictions, because just like people look at sports, there's a lot of stories behind what's going on. This is the lineup for round one. There's a lot of storylines in each round. So we got the first round locked in. We got the Affiliates versus Imperial. We got Supreme. We got Reign Supreme versus the Wave Cartel. There's history there. There's history behind this thing that we're going to talk about in a second, but there's history on this level. And then the matchup of that night, that same night, round one, we got a rematch of many other rematches. Dripset Driplemats versus WTBD. Round one, right out the gate. This is going to be day one, chat. Day one, these teams is about to go crazy. Now, at the first level, we got Affiliates and Imperial. Now, when you look at these two teams, I really can't even call it. I wanted to say I can actually call this easy down the line, but there's been some trades that's been made. There's a few people that walked off one of these teams, or maybe even both of them. But now when I'm looking at the matchups, I'm seeing a team that was able to go toe-to-toe with the number one team, and they might be able to pull off an upset, chat. I don't know. The Affiliates, not saying that they're going to lose, not saying that the team is soft and they washed up. But the way Imperial has read up with a roster to compete at the highest level, they might be on par to pull off another upset. Correct me if I'm wrong, they beat Dripset. Now, I know what the league was doing and talking about, but they got it done. The win was valid. There was no funny business going on. They got the dub. So I don't know, they possibly could get an upset looking at everything. Now, the Supreme in the Wave Cartel matchup. Now, for the ones that don't know the history behind this, I think I'm gonna bring y'all on the game to just a little small caveat about this round one matchup, right? The Wave Cartel, once upon a time, were a collaboration with Supreme, and they had a merger. They actually had a merger. This is what I'm talking about. They actually had a merger. Reign Supreme, the Wave Cartel, combined forces once upon a time. And it was one team. Few lines got crossed, some things didn't work out, and Supreme went back to their own team, and they built their own identity back up. And now you know them as the Supreme you see today. Shout out to Nana, shout out to Jay Foreign. Y'all see the ones that's out here. Cleo, y'all see Supreme out here. That's the Supreme we know today. The post-merger Supreme. Now they worked their way up to a certain level where like they still ready to compete in the big leagues. Now they got possibly one of their biggest tests coming up a week from now. They actually get a chance to face off with the team that didn't work out. This is the narrative behind that one, then. This is the narrative behind the Supreme, the Wave Cartel, and it's all gonna boil down to, was the merger really worth it? Win or lose, it don't matter. You're gonna have to think about that part. Like, all right, who really fucked up on this merger? I mean, this could have been us. We could have been them. And we could be going on. We could get the dub. We could be doing a lot of things, just being a top team. We definitely gonna find that out. We definitely gonna find out what's good. I like the narrative with that team, with that game. The Wave Cartel versus Supreme. Now, the ones everybody's been talking about, the shit talk of the week, the shit talk of the month, the back and forth, the biggest banter we've seen in the game is definitely coming from the matchup of round one, Dripset versus WTBD. Now, chat, y'all know they've been going back and forth all year. They had members going back and forth. There's members taking shots at other members. You see the leaders, they actually rallying the troops. They got their dogs out. They in attack mode. Few things been said. Again, few lines has been crossed. But I think that's exactly what we need to be to bring us up to the point to where this matchup is going to be. And E-Ruck is calling an upset alert right now. Let's start there. Upset alert. Who you got, Ruck? Who you got? Let me guess. Who you got? Who you got on the upset alert? Let me know. Drop the name in the chat. I hope they're dropping new fours. New fours will be on hand. New fours will be on hand. Hey, Kato, what cutters don't make... Hey, look, I already know y'all going to be ready. That's why that matchup versus Imperial is going to be special. It's going to mean a lot for everybody that's involved on both sides. That's why these matchups are magical. I mean, the randomizer flew it in just like they needed to. The randomizer knew what the community wanted. WTBD Ruck. Is that... Hey, Ruck. Ruck. Okay. Okay. Now, there was some talk in the streets that they had disowned you and that you were doing a little bit too much in these streets with that. And they had to part ways from you. And again, let me see your hands. Let me make sure I can see those hands. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Upset alert, I don't know. Looking at the matchups. Looking at what was presented. And like I'm telling y'all, there's going to be new fours on hand. So don't worry about it. New four is going to be on hand, and it's going to be a matchup that's going to be for the ages because Drip said they got new fours on hand. Judges is ready. So we're just like, hey, look, we're going to have everything we need. Yo, we in here late but great. What's good, Let's Lord? You good, you good, you good. Yeah, they was on some BS, but we good now. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. All right, you locked in. So he's locked in for WTBD with the upset in round one. That's crazy. Now, looking at all the back and forth that's been going on, like I tried to tell y'all last week, if WTBD gets the upset of all upsets, y'all think there's banter going on now? See, there's going to be a difference. We may have to get put back on post approval if this thing gets upset, if Dripset gets upset in the first round by WTBD, you think you've seen back and forth activity now. If that happens, that's gonna be on a whole nother level. I promise y'all, that's gonna be on a whole nother level. We're gonna be watching that. Cause there is some whispers. There are some whispers in this wavy streets. They like, look, I don't know. If WTBD kick in and pull off that upset, we've seen them lose already. This is nothing new. We've seen Dripset take some L's this year. So now people are starting to second guess it. People are starting to see like, I don't know what's really going on. I got to double check it. I got to watch everything. But there still could potentially be an upset. So each matchup that you see down the line is going to be must-see TV. A week from now, February 21st to the 22nd, Wave Team Championships. These matchups is going to be everything. Tune in. All right, let's get to our So Many Ways Do Right giveaway. We already got some people that locked in for the month. We got Trell. We got Jay Foreign locked in. Final four ready. Just mute them from now, Kato. Like, look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We all on post approval. Even if they got something to say, it's going to have to go to the approval process next week. We still locked down to March 8th, so it's all good. If you want to jump in this giveaway, all you got to do in the comments is exclamation SMW, and Turbo already got the dice out. See, that's the dice shit right there. That's the hack that he was like, when I'm the first comment, I got the stats. When I'm the first comment that lead off, I get to do two things. I get to determine who wins, or I get locked in for the win. I'm starting to understand how this shit is going with. I'm starting to understand how the dice roll goes. Like the casino with these niggas. I got to pit boss these niggas right here. I got to make sure they work in a system. I'm trying to tell y'all, they work in a system Trail like, all right, I'm gonna pull up first, then I'm gonna do the thing. Then like a few more comments go by. Then we need Lish Lord to pull up. All right, after Lish Lord pull up, we need SC to pull up, and then we gonna beat them upside the head like that. After that, few comments rolling, we get Slick Rick to pull up. I guarantee you, we hit a lick. I'm knowing these niggas' system now, chat. I'm starting to figure these niggas' system out. All right, what we got? Let's double check. All right, we got people rolling in right now. We got Turbo. We got Slick Rick. We got Ty. We got Heavy On. We got Coarse Hair. We got Dion. I see y'all pulling up. I see the system. I'm watching y'all work the system. See, this is going to be official. I'm seeing the system play out right now. No more wolves. No more wolf pack. Trail, relax. First one. That's the system. That's the system. What about Country 3 Battles? Kato, don't sleep on Dog. No, he's good. We already knew he had talent. We already knew he was bringing talent to the table. And the battles that was going on, whether they live, 4-ways, the talent level is where it's supposed to be. I'm about to hit. Watch this. Let's go. Let's go. I see y'all pulling up. Let's go. Let's go. He got the dice out. It's all good. We got this. King of SC. Here you go. Here you go. The system. Lish Lord. Boom. System. System. All right, I'm going to wait probably another 60 seconds. We're going to pull the trigger on this one. Make sure everybody gets in so we don't have no excuses from nobody. Exclamation SMW. If you're doing your brush session, just drop the brush for a second, jump in, get in the giveaway, and make it less of a chance for the wolf pack to hit a lick on this thing. If y'all don't want the wolves to be great, hey, look, that's all you got to do. Exclamation SMW. I know who winning already. Look, the system, I already know the system. If the system is systeming, I think I know who gonna win too. We're gonna double check. We're gonna see. 6 is in. All right, 6 is locked. MRJ is locked. Let's go. Babo, let's go. All right, now we're getting ready to pull the trigger. All right, now I think we got enough that can throw some confusion in the system. Now the confusion in the system is activated. See, now y'all in some shit. Chris is locked in. Now y'all in some shit. Okay. We got some confusion in the system. I think we got them where we want them. I think we got them. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's get ready to pull the trigger on this one. I think we got them. I think we got them. Let's double check this. Let's look at everything. Yep, I think we got them. I think we got them what we need. Let's pull it with, let's just roll a dice. Let me see. We're going to really actually hit the roulette tables right now in this. And looking at the system, we got 12 people locked in. I think we got enough people to throw them off. Let's pull the trigger on this. Let's go. I think we got enough. I think we got enough to pull this off. What we got? What we got? Let's go. I told you. What I tell you, Chad, I told you. I told you. Once y'all pull up, chances become slim to none. GG's. Chris Williams gets to the Final Four over that wolf pack that just been dominating at the tables. Shout out to Pew. Shout out to the Final Four pulling up, and you're going to give yourself a chance to lock in a do-rag courtesy of So Many Waves. Shout out to So Many Waves for sponsoring this thing month in, month out. We got about 2 more months left, and then we're going to have to move on to a different set of giveaways. I think we come to the end of the line on this one, and we're going to move to another sponsor because we got more sponsors interested, and I think it's their time to get some shine. But shout out to So Many Waves. Y'all locked in. Y'all was loyal for over a year. I appreciate the support. Community appreciates the support. We got a few more prizes that we got to roll out. I got something going to Trail, King of SC, Mike Minot, Marv. Shout out to Pew and Chris Williams locked in the spot of the Final Four. GG's. GG's. That's all I'm going to say. GG's. And Wolfpack, take that. All right, now we got, last episode was dope. We had Brett the Hitman, we had Drip the Moon Jr., and we needed to fill up the panel. We got some mystery guests on deck. Now, we're not going to be live tomorrow. We might pull up next week, depending on what the time frame might be with the Weight Team Championships, or we might have to be live 2 weeks from now. So the next time you'll see this panel, we'll have some mystery guests on deck. And then you better be ready to argue with Drip the Moon, because Drip the Moon going to have some heat. You better be ready to have some dope explanations for Brett the Hitman, Mr. 12 Rounds himself, because he going to have some questions too. So just be ready to debate with some of the greatest minds in the game. I got some mystery guests on hand. I got to make sure everything is good with their scheduling. And in about 2 weeks' time, we going to pull up for episode 36, Around the Crown, road to 50 episodes. I mean, I've been loving the content with this panel activity, how we can get up here and we can argue about waves, we can argue about battles, we can argue about wave tips and all of that included. Get ready. In about 2 weeks, we're going to have 2 mystery guests to pull up and we're going to discuss topics. And you already seen what we had. Torino Hot Seat already off the ground. And I already know we was cooking with something from the fact that the moment we got our first episode of the Torino Hot Seat off the ground, we get demonetized. This is how I know we cooking. This is how I knew we was cooking. Because the moment they seen us out here having big fun with the Torino Hot Seat, they like, no, y'all having too much fun. Y'all having exactly too much fun. We can't have y'all have this much fun out here. Y'all relax. Y'all pull up. Y'all talking street activity. Y'all talking real shit. No, y'all having too much fun. Demonetized. No, we can't do this. This is a clean platform. Only when y'all niggas is over here talking, we got to double check on y'all. It was the calmest version. I'm like, y'all have no idea how calm that this interview was. I don't know where y'all got that from. I don't know what y'all talking about. But it's all good. It's all good. We got more guests locked in. We still got more takers that's going to pull up. We're going to talk topics. We're going to talk controversy. We're going to actually let people actually get their say, speak their truth. And looking at everything, hey, looking at everything. I would love to have Breeze pull up. Breezy, cousin Breezy speaking. And like, look, you could sit here and talk free. We'll talk about it. We'll just talk wavy activity. And we can talk about the activity that you've been involved in. You've been involved in some nefarious activity for the past few weeks. I mean, if you want to sit down with the people and talk about it, we could talk. But again, we can talk. We're not going to sit up here. We're not going to be screaming. We're not going to be cutting each other off. We're going to allow people to talk and let them do their thing. Breezy and Drip, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I bring 2 people up here to argue on the hot seat, we might get like how we was at last year. Got a little bit crazy when I let more than one person get up there. That's all I'm saying. It's good TV. Don't get me wrong. It's good TV. But I don't know, chat. I don't know. That's when we find ourselves in some shit. Jay Foreign for the hot seat. That sounds like a winner as well. That sounds like a good one. That sounds like a good one. And we definitely have some plans to get Jay Foreign on Around the Crown. But I got to see where Jay Foreign's at with scheduling on that. Well, I got to see where we at with that. We going to get there. We going to get everything locked in. So check this out. Breast session should be done. Should be ragging up. And if you're going to continue with a breast session, continue with a breast session. Shout out to everybody that came through tonight. If you watching for the first time and you pulled up, welcome. Welcome to ES After Dark. We get it popping. And it's good TV, Chris. What can I say? I ain't going to hold you. You already know how I get when the drama strikes. It be about 50 50, 60 views easy. So it's just like, you know, it's good for TV, but look, we're not trying to get too messy on this platform. We got to keep it clean over here. We monetize now. We got to be clean as possible for the sponsors and for the advertisements. We got to keep it clean. But shout out to everybody that came through tonight. Again, if you're watching for the first time, feel free. Hit the like, subscribe. Every week, we're going to pull up. We're going to talk wavy activity. We got some battles coming up. We got a dope Wave Team Championship. It's a 2-day event, February 21st to February 22nd. We also have Shark Week coming up. And I didn't forget about y'all demons on that East versus West. Bracket done. I'm going to drop the bracket on the page and then y'all going to get to it. We already have some first round that stepped out. They scalped. The scout bug hit so crazy. It hit some of the people in the bracket for East versus West. So we're going to talk about that and more. I'll see y'all next week. Y'all keep that brush moving.
Cancel it. If the Mac ain't hitting, cancel Thanksgiving.
It is what it is. You feel the type of way, I don't give a fuck.
And that's just facts.
I built this shit drip by drip, and I'll be damned if I let you tear it down, cause you don't like the way another nigga talk.
Laughing and hee-hawing when something happened. It is what it is. We all get our turn.
Kato, I love you. Please don't make me no fucking soundbite.
I must got Boo Boo the Fool written across. Okay, I do got Boo. I do got Boo Boo written right.
Rookies and young gunners, you have been summoned. Report to my office immediately.
This is Kato's fault.
Boy, who the fuck is you?
Terrible. Tragic. I'm about to cook, Nicole.